Alright, so I just posted the review of Rampage and now we'll talk about the ratings this week for Rampage. So, as a non American resident, I just figured out the difference between broadcast TV and cable TV. I posted a nice short and sweet link down there for your information. And yeah, let's begin with the ratings. So, AEW Rampage is number 13th in the 18 to 49 demographic with a rating of 0.15 with 400,010 total viewers. And this is with an early fringe or early evening time slot. And this is a massive improvement from last week's 340,000. I think that's it. Yeah, 340,000 and like 292,000 the week previous, which was like the worst ratings ever in the history of Rampage. This is mainly due to the afternoon time slot of the past two shows, but let's not forget the bad booking decisions of putting basically an unknown on the main event in Konosuke Takeshita, despite him being awesome. And to compare it to the competition for this day, which is Smackdown, it's on broadcast TV on a primetime time slot. It has an 18 to 49 of 0.45 and a total viewership of 2,031,000. So that's like so far away from Rampage. Let's not even think about surpassing SmackDown yet. And now for the shows that beat out Rampage, we have The Five at number 12, Vacation House Rules at number 11, Diners, Drive-Ins and Dives at number 10, the initial broadcast of the PGA Championship on ESPN and ESPN Plus on number 9, Sports Center at number 8, Rich and Shameless at number 7, the national broadcast of the PGA Championships at number 6, the Heat vs Celtics Game 4 pregame at number 5, then the Blues vs Avalanche NHL Conference Semifinals game at number 4, followed by the Lightning vs the Panthers semifinal game at number 3, the Heat vs Celtics postgame, the Inside the NBA Playoffs at number 2, and the Heat vs Celtics Game 4 itself at number 1. So it's relieving to see Rampage making a recovery in the ratings. I expect it to go back to its normal 600,000 viewers. I don't expect it to go higher than that anytime soon. And now to roast the other shows, the other 12 shows on top. So for The Five, what the fuck are you watching? This is just regurgitating your political opinion. I don't care about the left or the right, but this is just gonna stress you out. You know that part from 1984, the movie? Where they just watch something and they all get mad at it. It's called The Hour of Hate. And this is it in real life. And this shows at 5 p.m. You're just coming home from work and then you see this shit. Go watch something less stressful like 1984. Like that movie. It's infinitely less stressful. Believe me. And then we have Vacation House Rules over here. It's a show for rich people. It's a real estate expert that shows homeowners how to unlock their vacation properties' full rental potential. Who the fuck has a vacation home? How can you relate to that? Unless you're living vicariously through the guests in this show. And then we have Diners, Drive-Ins and Dives. This is a food show hosted by Guy Fieri. He's gonna take you to Flavor Town, and I don't need to explain anymore. And then the PGA Championships. So basically golf, one of the most boring sports, but I guess relaxing as well, so I would get why someone would watch this. And then Sports Center, Sports Show. There are a lot better options online, like The Rich Eisen Show, Strong Opinion Sports, even Rusty Buckets. Yeah, there are other better sports shows out there. You just gotta look for them. And then for Rich and Shameless, you know what? This isn't a bad show. This is actually pretty fun. This one deserves all of its viewers. And then the NBA playoffs and the NHL. I don't really know much about the NHL, so I'm not gonna talk about that. But for the NBA, the Bucks are out, the Suns are out, and then the Mavs are getting swept. This series here is saving the playoffs. This round of the playoffs. Unless somehow the Mavs can come back, which is fucking unlikely against a cheat code like Steph Curry. And that's it for the ratings part of the show. Time to move on to my recommendations. So first we have Everything Everywhere All at Once, a movie. I believe this is available on everything on Apple TV, iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, YouTube, and Vudu Fandango. This is the best multiverse show of the year. It's about a Chinese American woman who gains the ability to travel multiverses, but to do this, she has to do sort of weird acts before being able to gain access to the power. It goes places, it gets pretty weird and oddly sexual. Like by weird, I mean fucking bonkers. And yeah, this gets pretty deep and actually induced some weird emotions for me. And yeah, that's this movie. Next is Legend of the Vox Machina on Amazon Prime. It's a sort of Marvel type animated fantasy show based on the D&D games of a bunch of voice actors. They're called Critical Role, and this is pretty good. And the third recommendation is a YouTube channel, actually. This is Joseph Montecillo. This is a Filipino wrestling historian who does a series about All Japan Pro Wrestling, and this is next level stuff right here. The amount of dedication in his series is second to none among all the wrestling YouTubers, and it's about a lesser known part of the professional wrestling world. So you guys should check this out. Okay, so that's the show. So like, comment, and subscribe for engagement. Hit that bell notification for future videos, mostly AEW reviews and Pro Wrestling Noah reviews. And yeah, bye-bye.